Welcome to our hard mode time attack walkthrough here in Shadow of the Colossus. This is Colossi number 4. His name is Phaedra, and we are going to kill him within 6 minutes and 15 seconds. This is not my favorite Colossi, not my least favorite, but this one is just kind of a little boring just because it's a lot of hoping that the AI animation plays out the way you expect it to, and there's a lot of just kind of waiting around. Starting off right here, so we're just going to sit on top of this far hilltop. And then there's a cave entrance right below me where I'm standing, and eventually I'm going to kind of go run through there and run out the backside of another one, and then kind of just wait for him to get into position. So first thing, of course, I got to lure him to this location, and I'm just flinging a bunch of arrows at him for no other reason than I'm just completely bored. You really only need one arrow to get a Colossi's attention. But once I lure him over here and convince him that this is my location, I'm going to then run away. But before I do, I just want to make sure he knows that I'm here. I'm knock on his door. Alright, so he knows I'm there. I'm going to go run back down into this tunnel section. And I'm going to, well, go left or right, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to come up this exit out of over here. Now what's going to happen is he's just going to sit there for another minute or so, wondering where I'm at. And he's going to eventually, slowly get in a position where I can then go jump up on him. But it's really critical that at this point, when you come back outside, that you don't let him see you. As long as he doesn't think you're somewhere else, he's going to just kind of investigate that area. He will eventually turn his backside towards you. And when he does, we're going to be safe to kind of go out here. Just stay behind him. Now at this point, at some point, he's going to start leaning forward, looking inside the hole, and when he does, look at his tail right there. There's two grip points that you can grab onto. When he ducks down, that is our cue to go run up his tail here. So there it goes. He's bent down. He's looking for us in that little hole, and we're going to use this moment to sneak up behind him. And now at this point, we have two weak spots, well, 3 weak spots total, but 2 we're going to get right away, and they're on each of his shoulders up front. And then there's a vital point that we got to get in the back of his neck that allow us access to his head. But first things first, we're going to go over here to the right side. There's the vital point. We'll go whack on that in just a moment. First, come down to the right side. You see a sigil right here, so this is one of his weak points. Not going to take very many stabs to eliminate it. On time attack, on the hard time attack, it does take more stabs than normal difficulty. Although I don't believe normal difficulty had this sigil here. I think he just went straight to his head. Just need one more good whack on it. Again, be mindful of your grip meter. You want to make sure you have enough stamina. So with that, now we're going to go over to the next one on his other shoulder, on the opposite side. Now, since this is the 4th Colossi, we are going to get another item. So at the very end of this, I will show you which one that is. That is assuming we defeat this guy within 6 minutes and 15 seconds, which is not very difficult. As long as you get him into this position and you don't have to mess around with getting up onto his tail, you'll be okay. So with that done, we just need to get up to the top of his head. So we're going to stab this vital point right here. We're going to stab it twice. And he will eventually bend down then, allowing us to easily get on top of his head, at which point we are going to stay there for the remainder of this fight. And you got to be careful, because as I was jumping over there, he was bending down, so I almost flung myself right off of this guy. You're also going to have to, if you have to regain your grip, you're going to have to kind of do it here and just hope the timing of it is appropriate. I'm going to have a couple little stumbles, because that's just the name of this game. You might as well have called it Shadow of the Stumble. Again, it does take several more whacks than it does on normal difficulty. But shout out to whoever composed the music for this game. The music in this, I love this. I feel like I do need to download that soundtrack at some point. one more is gonna do it. We don't even need to do a full attack. Of course I will though. So that'll do it for Phaedra, the 4th Colossi. Again, you do have extra time from the PS3 version. They added more time. Some of the Colossi, they took some time away. Some of them, they added time. Alright, so as I mentioned, we do get another reward if you're doing this in order, and this is the 4th Colossi. For every 2 you defeat, you can go back to the pool. And in this case, we're going to get the Sword of Sun. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button. Of course, subscribe.